Hi all, welcome back to our channel UiPath by Sujitha. In this video, I would like to share a quick solution for the most high priority errors which is bothering these days. Maybe most of you might be encountered by now. So let me quickly go to the solution. So unable to run project in UiPath Studio, this is one of the issue. It was working in other missions earlier, but not now. And in detail, missing activities in project files, though the dependencies are installed, right? You might have encountered this exception many times, and because of that reason, you might be watching this video. So let us quickly find how can we confirm that this is what is the issue or not before we go in deep for the solution. So when you try to run or publish any of your project which was working earlier but not now, all of a sudden, you might be seeing this kind of exception. See, the activities which been used in the project is showing this kind of error. This activity is missing or could not be loaded. Okay, whatever might be the activity, maybe it could be belonging to Excel or Outlook package or UiPath activities package, right? Whichever it is, but all of a sudden when you find this kind of error message when you're loading your project or when you're running your project or when you're publishing your project, right? And one more hint here is in the output panel you could see this kind of error messages. Okay, somewhere it is showing like could not resolve type, could not find member argument, could not resolve type of this particular business rule exception. Okay, whichever activities, again I am stretching here, whichever activity it is, it belongs to, whichever package it belongs to, whether it could be from UiPath activities or from Excel or from Outlook, whichever it is. Okay, or in the logs message, if you could see this kind of exceptional messages or warnings. See, in the logger you could see this kind of messages. Okay, so then you can use this solution. I'm just showing you like how to confirm whether you are referring to the right error message or not. Okay, so whenever you see some missing activities, even though the dependent packages been already installed in the project, or whenever you see this kind of error messages when you are loading your project, that means when you are opening your project or when you're running or publishing your project orchestrator, or whenever you see this kind of messages in your log files, UiPath log files, then you can use the solution straight away. One hint here, you may ask, where can I get these UiPath logs, right? Let me give you this path. So you can find the log file here in your machine. Okay, just make a note, and in the description also I'll provide these steps as usual. Okay, now the solution for this is install the nearer standard version. Okay, before I explain this why, let me give you in which versions it is getting affected. .x, I can say this as x. So we could see this kind of exception, I mean to say missing activities exception in 23.4. whichever it is. Okay, so 23 version, both in user mode and service mode installations. Okay, So the quick resolution for this is install the nearest standard version. So the bug here being resolved in 23.4.10, which is the standard version. Okay, so no need to worry about this kind of issue whenever you encounter. So just straight away upgrade your studio to this, upgrade your environment to the nearer standard version, which is 23.4.10. Okay, I don't recommend like you are supposed to fix to this version, but nearer standard version. If possible, you can go for the higher version also, higher version than this. Okay, if suppose you're working for an organization and you need some extra permissions or approvals in order to touch your environment version, and you could not able to upgrade the environment to the nearer standard version, a quick workaround could be this one. Let me give you steps. Obtain this file, okay, from any of the other studio which has 23.10.x or higher by navigating to this particular path. Okay, and move the file to the UiPath Studio machine with the issues. Close all studio instances, move to this file and replace the current file. Reopen the target process. That's it. That means instead of upgrading to this particular version, we are actually copying the file from this version to the current version. Okay, just for time being until you get all the approvals for the. With this, you can guess what went wrong, right? So the root cause for this kind of missing activities in project files, even though the dependencies are installed in the project, is a bug in Studio version 23.4.x, which is lesser than 23.10.x. Okay, where the project requests a version of UiPath.platform newer than the bundled or cached version, right? The unrecognized signature of the file error is thrown because the studio version, the current version where you are facing this issue, is unable to recognize the latest certificate signature for UiPath platform, which is located in the selected package installation folder. That is actually causing this issue. For us, it will show that the package been already installed. But in order to make that package working, we need this particular signature file needs to recognize the latest certificate signature for UiPath platform. That is missing here, and that is causing this exception, right? I have provided two solutions. One is for permanent solution where you are supposed to move your environment, I mean to say upgrade your environment to the standard version. If not, for a quick solution, you can replace the required signature files from these path to your current paths. Okay, and then restart your studio, which will actually fix the issue for time being. I hope this will help your help and save your day in order to fix this kind of issue when you are facing this, if you are struggling with this kind of issue. And this is very very needful for many of us. So please do share this video to your friends and colleagues and stay tuned for our next videos. Thank you so much for your support.